What is going on, guys? Fighting Game Selectors here. We are back again to talk about some fighting games this time. We're going to be just talking about the highlights of this year's 2024 for fighting games. And I'm here with JM himself. What is good, bro?
Not too much, man. I think overall we had a pretty great year for fighting games. So I have an abundance of things to talk about here.
Whether it be matches that were really exciting, announcements and things like that, good for the fighting game culture as itself. Just mainly just, and maybe just a highlight that you felt like that you impacted as well. I know JM selling the merch, impacting the audience with his swag-a-miss merch,
Yeah, from time to time.
But yeah, man, I'm gonna let you go on number one, man. I'm gonna give you the mic. I'm gonna give you the first one, man. I'm gonna give you the first one.
All right. Well, for me personally, I feel like by far the game that I was most excited about this year, and I think I've had the most fun playing this year, is the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 collection.
Yes, I think that announcement was crazy, and then the fact that it's not only just digital; they actually have the physical copy too. And let me tell you, the physical copy is ridiculous, bro. That cover art is so good, man.
Like just the fact that this game exists is kind of insane. Like, I think for a long time we thought Marvel 2 was never coming back, but yeah, it got freed. The Maximilian with the free Marvel thing, it worked out. It got freed. And then the other really great thing about it was when it came out, it was good on release, but there were like a couple problems. Like matchmaking was bugged for a while, and then there were just like a couple things that weren't the same as we were used to, like the Juggernaut glitch and stuff. And then they fixed it like a week in. They fixed pretty much all of my complaints, and the game's just been perfect ever since.
Yeah, man. And I want to go ahead and take a special moment, man, to say I really wish they would have brought the OG cover on like the PS2, the Xbox cover for Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That at least like in the cover book,
Yeah.
That would have been really freaking cool, man. I remember seeing that, like when you open the disc and it has like the cover art. That was a great moment. But even then, this one's really good. Everything about it has been really great. I heard they've been updating it and like doing things well for it. And I heard the Switch version is actually not that bad either.
Yeah, I mean, I know Justin grinded to #1 on the Switch, right? So
yeah, man.
There's people
great
on there, yeah.
Yeah, it's great. For my highlight, and this might sound crazy, but I am so glad they pushed HunterxHunter back, because that game, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like, if you really pay attention to like the marketing and things like that, they never talked about rollback at all.
Yeah.
And the fact that they were going to release this game this year without rollback was crazy, bro. That was crazy. That is a hit for me, man. That's something that I feel like people should be talking about. That we were about to get delay based in 2024.
Yeah, I mean, if that would have happened, that would have been crazy. But like, it's good overall that in fighting games now, it's just like the expectation, like everything has to have good online now, or like it may as well not exist. So yeah, I think it's good that our expectations have shifted to the point where it's just the norm for everything.
The reason why it's such a big highlight, because I think that game, for the beginning, when people were playing an early build, was really fun. A lot of people really enjoyed it. It had like also easy inputs too, so people that were new to the game, new to fighting games in general, can just kind of jump in and kind of hit buttons and have fun. So I think that was really cool. Now that they're working on it, and it could possibly even become a better product with the feedback and everything that people gave it.
Yeah, and they even didn't they completely change the assist system as well? Like,
yeah,
it used to have like Marvel assists, and now it has like Marvel Infinite assists.
Yeah, that's why I say I'm glad that they can go back into with the feedback, because I feel like that was a miss too, and I feel like that was a miss too. But you know what? They fixed it. That's what I'm saying. Like it's like they adapted to the matchup before the matchup was even initiated, and I really appreciate that. Really well for them. So I just think that was I think that was a W as a whole.
Yeah, shout out to Aiding. They're still doing their thing.
Yeah, still doing their thing since Marvel, since Tatsunoko, right?
Tatsunoko, true. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy, man. That was a fun game. But that is my highlight. It's my
All right. I'm gonna go full. Everyone's gonna call me a shill, but I want to give one of my hits to the 2XKO Alpha Lab.
That was actually on one of my lists too. So I'm
it,
glad.
it happened a while ago. It feels kind of like old news at this point, but there were a few things. Like obviously, it was just nice that everyone got to play the game, but like we kind of take for granted the fact that like the online and the lobbies just worked. Like I had like no problems with the online and the lobby, and they're doing something new and unique with the lobbies, you know, with the whole thing that you can just like walk by the TVs and like see everybody playing, which I think is really awesome. And the other thing is that, you know, with some of these closed betas, like I remember SF6, people were like selling their codes on eBay and stuff, but with this, like, yeah, it was
That
closed.
was crazy. That was crazy.
Yeah. But with this, like, even though it was a closed beta, I feel like everyone got to play. Like, they gave me like 100 codes to give away, and I was in my Discord, and like no one even wanted them because they already had one. Like I was like, hey, I have all these codes to give away. Does anyone want one? And they're like, no, we all have it already. So I just feel like they pretty much let everyone in, which was really nice when we compare to other closed alphas and betas that, yeah, it's been really hard to get into.
Hands down was like the best alpha like experience that I've ever had. You know,
yeah,
like
in terms of like the game working, it really exceeded my expectations for sure.
Yeah, so shout outs to that team. I know that team always put it in mad work. I appreciate everything that they've been doing and what they're creating as well. Shoot, you know, they are the monster of feedback. Let me tell you. So,
yeah, and allegedly we're getting another alpha in Q1 where we'll get to play Jinx. So yeah, I'm excited for that too.
And, yeah, I can't wait for the beta lab. Can't wait for the release lab too.
20,
you know,
2027 maybe we'll get the release lab. Yeah,
yeah, you know, like the laboratory. You know, I have my second highlight.
Mm-hmm.
And can we talk about crossovers that these games has been like dropping for us? Yeah, like that. You can't tell me that is not a highlight. The fact that we got Ryu and Chun-Li and City of the Wolves right now is, you understand how that, you know, you understand what that means, JM?
Yeah,
you know,
aren't we getting like Ronaldo?
Yeah, we getting Ronaldo too. You know what I'm saying? So like, bro, like, can we talk about like these crossovers, like these Tekken is going to announce one, I think, pretty soon. I think their last character is a guest character, right?
All I've heard is everyone on Twitter thinks it's going to be Tifa.
Yeah, I'm assuming that as a guest character, the way everybody is throwing out character names that don't belong to Tekken.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I want to say, man, like, it's been, like, in my opinion, so amazing to finally have, like, crazy guest characters. Even Strive is getting guest characters.
Yeah, Strive's getting, like, the cyberpunk anime character, like, and 2B. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, Grand Blue with 2B, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think this is, like, amazing. I think this is a highlight of itself because it can potentially open more doors, you know. CBS3. You know what I mean? Like, bro. That. Please.
If we get CVS3, it's Jover. I'm not playing anything else for sure.
Dude, can we get like the grooves too? Can we bring back all of the grooves from the old game and then new grooves? Come on, man.
We could have like a Drive Rush groove.
Yeah, D groove. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then like, you know, I just think, in my opinion, I think that is just. It's just been amazing. Like, I enjoy all the announcements. I enjoy that. Like, I can't wait to see how Ken and Chun-Li looks. You know, Mai is in Street Fighter 6. I can't wait to see how she plays. Terry plays really fun. So, you know, I just want to throw that out as a highlight. Honestly, I think that is a very important highlight.
Yeah, that's a good one. My only sticking point here. Can we get some Terry buffs, please? Capcom. Can we get some Terry buffs? I know he's like the second most popular character in Mexico. Did you see that list?
Yeah, that was insane.
Like, you don't understand. And Chile, Terry is like top 3 most popular characters.
Bro, you don't understand how important that is, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's actually really important. The fact that we're able to see, like, you know, like, man, like, you know, people say, like, yo, this game, like, Terry's like really popular in this area. So being able to like kind of see that is sick.
For my third and final highlight here, I have a few to choose from while we're on the subject of crossovers. The crossover between the FGC and kind of the mainstream gaming pop culture. So like the Say Jam Slam has been really, really big. We got like LilyPichu fighting Harada. We got like
That's actually funny when you think about it.
Yeah.
Pichu versus Harada, that was hilarious.
The streamer awards that just happened with like Sajam just won the fighting game thing for that. So like I feel like the FGC is becoming a bigger and bigger part of the gaming landscape. It's not just some obscure thing anymore. And I think 2XKO, like we've already seen they've had like League of Legends pros trying 2XKO at Evo and stuff. So yeah, those things have been really huge, and I think it's been really hyped to see a lot of our favorite streamers who you thought would never in their life try fighting games are actually trying them, which is great.
Yeah, man, it's really dope to see that everybody knows about fighting games. Like it's not a oh you mean seafood, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like a
oh my god, multiverses and seafood. That's the one fail. I don't know if that's gonna make it into the misses list, but bro, the Game Award fighting game nominations are crazy.
Yeah, fighting game. I think the misses. I'm definitely gonna take shots at the fighting game nominations. But hey man, if you don't hear from me no more, you know who
Jeff
got me,
Keighley
dog.
came after you.
Yeah. Jeff got me, dog. He got me locked up like Green Scorcher, bro. I'm locked up, dude. I gotta say, like, yeah, that's really great that people know about fighting games. People know about Guilty Gear. People know about Street Fighter.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Like Guilty Gear Strive is so big compared to like what you would have thought Guilty Gear would be. Like, bro, have you seen like all the pro streamers picking up like Donkey played Potemkin in Guilty Gear and stuff? Like what?
Yeah.
Moist Critical played Guilty Gear. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, Moist Critical also picked up players because he liked Guilty Gear. He was like, I like this character. I'm
Matashi,
Yeah, I'm a sponsor players because I like the game. And I'm like, that's pretty cool, you know?
Yeah. It's been really crazy.
For my final highlight, man, I think the biggest highlight for me is that Evo is going to get expanded outside of just Vegas. It's going to be like a national thing. I think that is a crazy highlight because I feel like there's a lot of people that can't travel across the world. Mm-hmm. And I feel like now we're going to be able to see a lot more talent across. And, I hope opportunities open doors in these particular areas where, like, this player that may not travel the world, but he might be the best in that country to be able to get an opportunity to travel internationally and open doors and stuff like that. I think that is a big highlight for me, is just the fact that it opens that opportunity for a lot of people.
Yeah, and I think that the announcement that it's going to be in France and Nice, I think is really cool because like France has been such an exciting region to watch the last few years, especially like the Dragon Ball Fighters, like France region is super famous,
dominant.
Having insane players. So I think that's like a match made in heaven. So I'm really excited. I'm going to that one. You guys will see me there.
Damn, you going to France?
I am.
JM France? JM France, huh? Okay. It's amazing, bro. Like, I feel like a lot of people were really concerned about the value of Evo is going to be lost. And like, while it might have some truth in there, but that opportunity that I feel like a lot of players can just get, like you remember like the whole Pakistan when they showed up out of nowhere, like we don't like, we need stuff like that, right? And like, just to have those opportunities other places, I think would be insane,
Yeah, I think it's important that that we kind of North America centralize some aspects of the FGC, because definitely the reputation that like foreign players travel everywhere but like American players don't travel is kind of true. So yeah, I think it's good that that we're getting bigger tournaments outside of America for sure. We
picked some really good some good hits, I want to say.
I mean, like I said, I think it's been a pretty amazing year for fighting games and the FGC, and there's so much that we didn't even mention, like Grand Blue came out this year, Rivals of Ether 2 came out this year, Under Night In Birth 2, Tekken 8 came out. Like, bro, there was so much. It was hard to whittle it down.
Yeah, and like, the fact that they came out with great netcode is fantastic, bro. Like, you don't understand. I remember like 20 years ago, man, trying to play Under Night Online. Shoot. Good luck blocking this assault jump C, bro. And with that being said, man, where can they find you, JM?
You guys already know, youtube.com/jmcrofts. Find me there. That's about it. Hope everyone has a safe and happy holidays.
Hey, man, I appreciate that so much, bro. With that being said, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. And leave a like. Let me know in the comment section below, how do you guys feel about our highlights and what highlights did we miss out as well. And I am Kizzie Kay, and I want you guys to have a great New Year's. Hope 2024 was great, and I hope 2025 is even better for you guys. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys on the next episode.